do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Hey guys, girls, and everyone in between and beyond, it's Tally with a new video. And Happy New Year! It's 2019. Lots of resolutions for this year. I know you're not supposed to do that because it's like kind of a way of procrastinating until the next new year to say, okay, next year I'm doing that. You know what I mean? But this year I truly actually want to somehow follow through with my New Year's resolutions. I don't have a lot of them, even though I desperately do have to get my life back together in many ways, but one of the main things I want to try on getting under control this year is my mental health. I really want to, as soon as possible as I'm back home, I really want to start seeing someone about my problems and in general opening up more about them and less isolating myself. I'm working on it. I will be working on it. Anyway, here's to 2019 being our year. Goodbye 2018. 2019 is 20-biting, I guess. Shout it out for the bisexuals. Anyway, if you hear any kind of loud wind in the background, howling or something, that's because there's actually a huge storm going on right now outside, and if you hear any of that, I'm sorry, I can't control that, obviously. The weather in general is all over the place today. Anyway, hope all of you had great holidays and they weren't too stressful. But yeah, let's get into RWBY. Volume 6, Chapter 9, called Lost. Again, a very vague title. I can't really do anything with it. I try not to look at the thumbnails, even though I guess they do have with theorizing and stuff. But anyway, I did see the thumbnail for this one, and it's Emerald, so they're focusing on Emerald in this one, probably. Not focusing maybe, but she's going to play a part in this episode. I say this every reaction I do, I think, but yeah, I'm still on the give Emerald a redemption arc train, and it actually does seem to be going in that direction, because she did rat out Cinder to Salem, even though it caused her a lot of struggle with coming to terms with the fact that Cinder isn't this perfect being, for one. She's not as invincible as Emerald thought she was. And she also just found out that she's alive, which kind of throws my theory about Emerald thinking Cinder is dead and joining the good guys as a result completely out of the window. Because that was my theory for how that was going to go, that she was going to think Cinder was dead and her reason for staying with Salem was gone. But now she already knows that Cinder is alive. The thing is though, Salem doesn't take people failing her lightly, so Cinder is probably not going to go back to Salem. She's not stupid. Cinder is many things, but stupid is not one of them. And I think Emerald knows that too, and she's probably going to run away with or without Mercury to find Cinder and rejoin with her. And I think, depending on how that is going to go, whether Cinder is actually willing to take Emerald back or if she doesn't see any benefit in her anymore, because that's how Cinder thinks. And yeah, depending on how that is going to go, that's going to determine Emerald's story from here on out. So, really excited for that. There are so many possibilities for Emerald. The thing is, on one hand, I would love for her to be fully redeemed and join the good guys, but Penny. She didn't directly kill Penny, but she was involved in it. I mean, Pyrrha was the one who killed Penny, technically, but obviously it was self-defense from her point of view anyway, and she had no idea she was being mind-controlled. Not mind-controlled, but being shown illusions by Emerald. That's the one thing that keeps me from thinking Emerald might be redeemed completely, because the others weren't as close with Penny, but RWBY was, so I don't know. It's so difficult. But anyway, enough talking. I'm excited for this episode. It's probably not all going to be with the villains. We're probably going to see our team in August too. We'll see if they have any more luck talking to people who might help them get to Atlas. Also, a garden with butterflies. I'm not saying it again, but Who knows? Anyway, RWBY, Volume 6, Chapter 9, Lost. In 3, 2, 1, and play. And here we go. The volume is already almost over again. That is so crazy. And there are only 13 episodes, not 14 like we initially thought, but... And I just caught up again. The darkness cannot last. Oh, Adam. I totally forgot to talk about Adam again. I wonder when we're going to see him again. Probably soon. Oh, Emerald, there she is. And the whole thing was saved. That was crazy. Oh, right! I totally forgot to address that. Oscar ran away. That's how the last episode left off. I forgot all about that. Like the moon. Okay, here we go. There she is.
I hate being kept in the dark like this.
Yeah, Cinder was a pain, but at least she kept us filled in.
Not entirely, probably.
Can I ask you something?
I love this. I've wanted this for so long.
Why did you come with us? The night Cinder and I found you.
Why are you asking?
Just answer the question.
We're getting that, huh?
Just made sense.
It made sense.
All my life, my father trained me to be a killer, an assassin like him. And then moments after I killed him, you two showed up looking for someone with my exact skills.
That's, yeah.
Just felt like it was meant to be.
That's basically what we already knew.
That's it?
Hey, what's your problem?
I mean, there has to be something you want from this, right?
Salem's promised us everything. We win this thing for her, we'll be top dogs in her new world. What more do you want?
Cinder was the only family I ever had.
I'm really doing
She
this.
cared about me, taught me things.
I wouldn't say she cared about you,
But
honey.
without her here, I don't know if what we're doing...
Wake up already. Cinder doesn't care about you. She doesn't care about either of us.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, he's right, but
You're in
Emerald.
denial. And if you're gonna start having a crisis of identity or some crap, get me out of it.
Holy shit! What? I did not expect those two to get into a fight.
That loved you. I
Ouch!
had a father who hated me. He never went easy on me. Every day of training was a beating.
Okay, chill out,
When I
Sasuke.
unlocked my semblance, he stole it with his. This is a crutch. This makes you weak. He told me I could have it back when I was strong. So I got strong. But I never got it back. I've had to work harder than anyone to get where I am.
So Mercury doesn't have a
You may not
semblance.
like
Do
it
we
here,
know this?
Cinder, but
I don't think we
I'm
knew
right
that.
where I'm supposed to be.
This is really interesting. I did not expect to get so much out of Mercury in this one.
Yes, the world is mean.
I'm going
And
to
I'm a
talk
big,
about that
bad
afterwards.
man now, just like the others.
How long have you been standing there?
All you ever learned was pain and violence, and now you're too afraid to leave it.
That tail is actually
Such
really
a
cool.
tragedy.
You don't know me.
Get wrecked.
Hey!
I want to tell you both a little secret. Your question is all wrong.
What?
What do you want from this? Children, please. If you're not loving what you're doing, then you're in the wrong field.
So what? Are you saying we should just leave?
Yes, please.
Oh, no.
No, yes, that is exactly what I want.
Then what
Keep
did
that
you
thought.
come here for?
To say farewell. There's been a change in plans. Her Grace must act swiftly if we are to prevail. If General Ironwood comes to his senses and calls upon aid from Vacuo, all may be lost for us. And so the good doctor and I are being sent to Atlas to prepare.
Prepare for what?
Tyrion,
The attack. Duh.
it's time.
Do what makes you happy, children.
Oh,
Please.
I can see how this could
I'm
unfold.
begging you.
I think Emerald, the fact that she's having these doubts, I don't know about Mercury yet, but I think Emerald might go warn them in Atlas. I mean, they already know, but obviously, they already know they're planning to attack Atlas, but...
The city's enormous. He could have gone anywhere. This is all my fault. We overreacted.
I still don't really understand what happened. Was it about the mission?
I love his sister.
It's kind of hard to talk about.
I know. Top secret. Did he do something wrong?
No, he
No,
didn't.
he did nothing wrong.
We just got some new information, and it's going to be a lot harder than we thought.
I mean, if it was easy, then it wouldn't be important, right?
I think we're all just a bit unsure of what to do next.
You could stay in Mistral, get your licenses at Haven, and come back to Argus. There's a lot of good you can do here. I know your mission is important, but it's not like you're the only ones who can do it. It's not the only mission that needs doing.
They kind of are, actually.
Not that simple.
His sister is so hot. I'm sorry,
I should go pick up Adrian from daycare. I'll let Tara know what's happened, and we'll meet you later. Good luck.
Aww. I
Hey,
swear to God,
there's
if
a
she
cafe over
dies...
there. Why don't we get something to warm up?
I'm okay. You two go on ahead.
You don't want anything?
Aww.
We'll be right back.
Oh my god, I didn't even... They're really doing this to us again, huh? With the fall leave. AKA Pyrrha. I got that parallel. No! No. You are not! No! What the hell? I was not prepared for Pyrrha angst in this episode. Wait, I thought Pyrrha was from Mistral. At least, no, I think she went to Mistral for school, but this isn't cool. What the hell? I was not prepared to cry in this one.
It's really beautiful, isn't it?
I recognize that. No, those aren't her parents. That's her mom. Oh my god, I hate you guys. Or sister, I don't know.
Yeah. Why here?
She trained here. Sanctum Academy. Everyone was crushed when she chose Beacon over Haven. No one wanted to see her go, but it was where she wanted to be. I'm just glad she was surrounded
It's the
by
same
such amazing
voice.
people.
That's Jen Brown, I think.
She should be standing here.
She is. She understood that she had a responsibility to try, I don't think she would regret her choice.
Fuck you guys.
Because a huntress would understand that there really wasn't a choice to make. And a huntress is what she always wanted to be.
Oh.
Pyrrha never got the chance to graduate,
Oh.
but she was a huntress.
She's so pretty.
Thank you.
She looks like exactly like her. I mean,
Jaune?
duh, same hair and eyes. Oh, please hug him. Well, that was fast.
Jaune, why did you...
Please hug each other, all three of you. I need a hug
I'm
too,
sorry.
actually.
I've been a terrible leader. And a terrible friend, and
Jaune, this has to stop.
We heard what you said to Cinder at Haven. You're not being fair to yourself. We love you, just like we loved Pyrrha. We're teammates. Family.
We don't want to lose you two.
Oh. Did not seem like an
I think-
emotional episode. I did not sign up for this
I
today.
think she knew she wasn't going to win.
Oh.
That she might not come out alive. But she also knew she was the only one that could try.
So she did.
Maybe we should too.
Yeah, we should.
Pyrrha may not be by our side anymore, but we can fight like she is.
And in a way, she will be.
We should check back in at the house. Come on.
Thank you.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh, I have to fucking leave.
I've never seen him this bad.
Well,
Come on, let's get him up.
I'm very glad I did not get spoiled about that because
Why am I on the stairs?
Probably
it's been a
because
while
no
since I've
home,
cried
Uncle
like this
Crow.
over Ruby.
We've been out looking for Oscar.
Oscar?
Aww.
I'm sure this looks great to the neighbors.
I love these two.
No luck?
No.
I love their family.
You?
Don't worry. We aren't going to Atlas without him.
We?
Yay!
Sorry we won't be staying.
No, you're not.
How about we get out of the cold?
Oh, I was wondering when you'd get back.
Well? Yo! Aw. Never do that again.
You had us worried
I mean,
sick.
yeah.
Okay? What are you wearing?
Oscar got some sick new threads. I
Yeah,
love that.
thought maybe you guys would appreciate a hot meal after spending all day looking for me, apparently.
It's my fault we were all out there in the first place. Oscar, I am so sorry for earlier. I was way out of line, and what I said...
No, it's okay.
Protect him.
These past few days, I've been scared of the same things you were. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be me. But I did some thinking, and I do know that I want to do everything I can to help with whatever time I have left.
Good.
He
This
deserves
team isn't
the
the same without
world.
you, Oscar. The casserole!
We're on it, Chef.
Not the casserole.
Combat gear looks good.
It does look great. I love that. Also looks a bit warmer than his other outfit. Yeah.
Where are you going now?
Crow needs some comforting too.
Your celebration.
You've been gone all day. Just sit with us.
Look, Ruby, I'm glad you kids worked out a Whatever all that was. But the fact is, we're not a single step closer to Atlas.
Actually, I think I have an idea.
Oh?
But it's sort of a no going back kind of idea.
Oh?
Well, let's hear it.
We don't get to hear it, do we?
With Cordo on watch, only Atlas
never mind.
airships have the clearance to leave for Solitas. So, we
Okay.
steal an Atlas airship.
I was going to say hijack one, but yeah, stealing is an idea.
That's not just breaking the law. That's definitely worse. How would we even get onto the airfield?
That part I haven't quite figured out yet.
Can anyone of you
But
even
I-
fly an
Okay,
airship?
stop. Just stop. Look, if this thing goes south, it's not something we can just fight our way out of. This is the Atlas military we're talking about. For your sake, just drop this.
I mean, yeah, I get his point, but what other choice do you have at this point?
I want to hear him out.
Ruby.
I want to hear him out. I know you're trying to protect us, that you're afraid we can't do it, but right now, I don't really care what you think.
Oh.
Just because you don't have an idea doesn't mean we're out of options. Oz hasn't been here to tell us what to do, but we still managed to get this far anyway.
Yeah.
We've been in bad situations before, and we didn't need an adult to come save us or tell us what to do.
Hell yeah.
We just did it our way. And I say we do it
Millennials.
our way.
Well, Ruby's not a millennial. Anyway.
And if you think you can keep up with us kids, we'd be happy to have you.
I love you.
Looks like you didn't give her enough credit either.
I hope Crow is going to be okay. He's not been good this volume, mentally I mean. And that was it, I think. Yeah. Oh, they're showing the statue again. God damn it. Fuck you guys. I did not sign up for this in this episode. I did not expect to get Pyrrha, of all things. There were theories actually about Jaune meeting his family, and this was his mom or sister, I think. I think mom. Yeah, I think mom's more appropriate. I did not think... I mean, it was a likely scenario, but... somehow we already let go of that theory when we left Mistral, because for some reason I thought she was in Haven, but apparently she wasn't? It's been so long since I've watched Volume 1, and they probably stated it somewhere in the first few episodes, I think. But yeah, Sanctum Academy apparently. Not Haven. I don't know why I thought it was Haven. Yeah, anyway, what the hell? It has been a while since I've cried this hard in RWBY. I can't even remember when the last time was. Was it the last time we saw Pyrrha at the beginning of Volume 4? I'm sure there was probably something in between. Maybe when we found that Ilya is gay. Something like that too. There were a few times. I cry a lot. I am an emotional person. Oh. Yeah, I kinda need to... That was great as much as I am destroyed because of it. And in a way this was actually the closure Jaune needed, I think. Jaune and the rest of Team Juniper. They avoided talking about it for the longest time, actually talking about it. And the fact that he met her family now, her mother at least. I mean, she might have been, her dad might have already been dead, you know, whatever. But yeah, I think he probably carried so much guilt with him, thinking what if he ever met his family, and the fact that he blamed himself for her death and not knowing how to look them in the eye, and I think this was actually the closure he needed. So I'm glad about that. Oscar is fine. They kind of worried us for nothing here. Like, people probably made theories about him getting kidnapped and stuff. But yeah, I think that was kind of misleading us intentionally, so we wouldn't suspect something like this in this episode. But yeah, Oscar's fine and he got a sick new outfit. digging it. It looks great. Now, never worry me like that again, please. Yeah, Crow isn't doing too great. I don't want to say he needs to get himself together because, hey, depression can be a lot. I mean, duh. I don't have the alcoholism to go along with it, thankfully. Not a good coping method, but it is one many people have and struggle with. It's not easy. Yang has a PTSD, Crow has his struggles too. I'm really glad Rooster Teeth portrays these issues so... I don't want to say unapologetically because, you know, but they are issues that exist and people struggle with, and they don't go away overnight. I already said people were thinking Crow was going to get better from that one scene in Volume 5 when he wanted to drink but didn't, but he relapsed again, and it happens. Once again, an episode without Adam. I really think he's going to do the same thing as in Volume 5 and show up in the very last few episodes. Or he may actually not show up at all, although Rooster Teeth did say he plays an important part in this volume, I think. But I don't know, I want to think the Atlas battle still happens in this episode, but there really are only a few episodes left. There are only 4 left, I believe. Yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I honestly don't know. We'll have to see. And it also depends on how long the last few episodes are. Probably a bit longer. They did initially plan 14 instead of 13 episodes, so now that we only get 13 after all, the remaining ones may be a bit longer. Maybe we're getting another longest episode so far. Maybe we're getting a really long finale. Excited for that. Okay, and now for Emerald. I did not expect to get so much out of Mercury, maybe ever. I think that was the most we've ever heard him talk. He's never been a character of many words, but he also kind of established everything I already knew about him and theorized about. He doesn't have any loyalty towards Cinder, the same way Emerald has. He joined Cinder because he enjoys killing, he enjoys being evil, and because Cinder essentially promised him greatness and success and being better than everybody else, because in the end of the day that's what it came down to for him. He didn't really care about anything else. So he doesn't owe Cinder anything. Emerald, however, and we already knew that, but she reinforced it in this one. She said Cinder was her only family and cared about her, but yeah. That either was some serious gaslighting Cinder did on her, and making her believe she cared about her. Because, yeah, we know she didn't. She was using her like she was using everyone else underneath her. And while it was pretty harsh, I think she needed this reality check from Mercury. She really needs to come to terms with the fact that Cinder never really cared about her, and now essentially abandoned her because she knows she's alive, and she's definitely not returning to Salem like I already said, because Salem would just kill her, or punish her otherwise. And Emerald wasn't with Salem for Salem, she was there for Cinder and Cinder alone. So yeah, I think she really might run away in the next few episodes. And she might go to Argus, or, well, Atlas, she knows they're headed for Atlas, and warn the good guys. But I don't know about what, because they do already know about their plans of attacking Atlas next. Maybe she's going to find out some really important information from Salem that she's going to overhear, like a new weapon or a new way of they're going to strike, and that's going to be really lethal, and she's like, oh fuck, I don't really know if I agree with this anymore, I'm going to warn them, something like that, maybe. I'm so glad we're getting this. I really think more and more that she actually might be redeemed. The thing is, there's also the way of redemption by her dying in the end, and I don't want that because deep down she's really not a bad person. Mercury can be... no, he's not a good person, honestly. He's not apologetic about the way that he enjoys being bad and killing people and stuff. He's never felt bad about that. And Emerald already had her doubts at the end of Volume 3, and then we saw it in Volume 4 and 5 again. When Cinder is gone, suddenly the only thing keeping her doing all these things disappears too, and he's kind of right, she is going to have some sort of identity crisis. Because the last few years, everything she has known and her entire purpose was being with Cinder and helping Cinder in her agenda, because she had this undying loyalty towards her. And Cinder obviously manipulated her entirely to her liking. That's going to be interesting to see. Probably heartbreaking when she does meet up with Cinder, I feel like, and Cinder is going to basically show her in every way that she doesn't really care about her. I have to see, but I like this. I like this episode a lot, despite the fact that it made me cry. Anyway, what a start into the new year. I'm already crying. What a start. Anyway, I enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.